Hey guys, it is the 8th of September. How are you? I'm Donna. I come to you today. I want to speak on some spiritual depression. I would like to speak on the fact that how we get to recognize the actual spiritual depression. I'm not talking about the depression that we have as a mental illness. And I want to start off by saying this. I am here not as a doctor, as a clinician for psychology or a psychiatrist. I'm here. I want to kind of touch on it because I have gotten a flood of emails wanting to talk on what we can do about the ascension process, how we are shifting in this mass awakening right now that is absolutely bringing us all to a place that is completely cleaning out the clutter. People trying to understand what is going on with them, that they've had like, I want to say this major calling for something, but they're not quite sure what it is. So I want to talk about the spiritual depression. I myself get it. It's one of these things that come on that you feel, you wake up feeling a downward spiral feeling. It's almost like you're feeling like somehow or another that you woke up and it's just like you're lost. You're feeling there's worthless things going on that don't matter to you, or if there are things going on, it's just like you can't seem to like culminate yourself. You can't seem to put that positivity spin on it. However, it's almost, I want to say, like a contracting feeling. It's like you'll get hit with this and then maybe, you know, within hours, it'll start to lift, or you'll be riding the wave for a little bit longer. It's because of the feeling that you are growing. There's something that is inside of you that is trying to get to a place of you being able to kind of bust out, you know, from the feeling of being with restraints on. It's a feeling of you going through these very highs and lows of areas. I mean, I want to say, you know, I have been, you know, I had postpartum depression with my 3 children. And you know the difference of being in a depression state. I don't ever want to say nobody go to a doctor if you're feeling very depressed for a long period of time. But if you find yourself in this space that it's like, almost like you know, truthfully in your heart that there's something more to it, that somehow there's some sort of divine guidance that is taking you on a place where you feel that, wow, I'm not quite sure what's going on. I know that I am trusting that there's something much more than what I'm feeling right now. And what I want to, you know, what I want to say to you is this, is that it's all part of the process. It's all part of the awakening process. It's been probably at least 2 decades that I've been having these contractions, these spiritual depression contractions. As a medical intuitive, that I understand what a lot of people that are coming and asking me, you know, what is this? And I'm feeling there's a calling and I don't know what my purpose is. And I know that I have a lot more to offer, but I'm not quite sure where do I begin. And what can I do? And I find a lot of people like looking for some type of, I want to say, answer in such a way. And the answer to that is that as we collectively go through this upheaval, okay, together, we will be able to keep each other intact when things are going on. That's why it is so important for me to make another section on my channel where we can come together and talk about this. Like, you know, I'm gonna sign on live, we're gonna sit, we're gonna talk, we're gonna get to what you're feeling, we're gonna work on that healing. Right now, actually, I'm going to start throwing some healing energy your way. There's somebody out there right now that I feel that is struggling with some high blood pressure. There's somebody out there right now that I feel is struggling with some sort of extreme intracranial pressure feeling in your head. There's somebody out there that I feel is depressed, feeling like the highs and lows. Matter of fact, there's quite a few people out there that I feel is not understanding what is going on with these highs and lows. I want you to know that the spiritual depression, it doesn't last forever. However, it comes in to make us move on things. It makes us have to step back and try to understand what is going on with us on a very strong divine place within ourselves. You know, we are feeling sad. There's a lot of times that, and we're bringing up past life. You know, we're bringing up a lot of the past life that we just throw it out. Let's not even concentrate it on, you know, anymore. Like, people used to talk about a lot of past life coming up, and we're, you know, we are looking to purge it and we're looking to get rid of it. But now, what I'm finding more than ever is that we don't even need to deal with that anymore. Like, we need to just acknowledge it and it's just throw it away like that. It's just quickly just throw it to the side. Don't put your mind and your intention on it. We're going to manifest. We're going to come together manifesting at a higher rate, higher level than you ever did before. You know, you're going to find your relationships working out. You're going to find the people in your life where their masks fall off. You're going to get it immediately. It's not going to be like where you're going to spend months, years. It's like they're going to get it. We're at a fast pace right now. And I see a lot of people struggling with this spiritual depression right now. And I can tell from like all the emails that I'm getting with people saying, Donna, can you heal? I'm going to have also a channel that's set up for healing where I can work on you live. You can donate what you donate, whatever you feel I'm worth, donate. I'm not going to put, like I said, price tags. You want to donate, you can donate. People, you know, I am here to get you, okay? To get you moving, get you up that ladder, you know, working together. You know, I just want to help you understand that a part of the process of the spiritual, you know, depression, the spiritual depression, I'm not talking about mania depression. I'm not talking about, you know, I'm not putting down Western medicine in any way, shape, or form, okay? Because sometimes we have to. I myself had to, at some point in time, going through postpartum depression and stressful situations through my life, that I had to take something in order to calm me down or kind of level my serotonin and my dopamine levels. And, you know, it's not always easy to do. And we mask these things by drinking, and we take some drugs. We become drug abusers and alcoholics. You know, we find ourselves trying to medicate instead of going through the process. You may, like I said, go to bed, praying, you know, connecting, feeling, you know, somewhat good. And then you wake up and all of a sudden you're like, where am I? Like, why do I feel so funky? Or why am I feeling so out of sorts? And I'm feeling so blah, such a blah feeling, such a, almost like to the point that you feel like, what am I going to do today with this? Like, how am I going to get through this today? And you will. It's contracting. You will contract. It could be hours. It could be minutes. It could be a day or two. And then you find yourself kind of lifting yourself out of there. I promise you. I don't make promises that I cannot keep. And I'm not 100%. We all know that. I'm not God. However, I'm a mere vessel to bring to you about the mass awakening, you know, the ascension, the symptoms that you all need to talk about with each other. That's why we're going to have that, you know, chatty chat ascension channel. And I'm having it done. I'm going to do it because I want us collectively to start moving up that ladder. You know, I see a lot of people that have been in dysfunctional relationships going to start either moving on out and allowing space for people to come in. That will put you in a spiritual depression. If you are not happy in a place or a situation or a person that's around you that is causing some sort of toxicity, that is not jiving with you on some level, you are going to feel a sense of blah. I want to say like blasé, you know, because I get to that blasé feeling when people enter my energy field or around, and I start to get to feeling, whoa, you know, something's not right here. You know, I protected myself. I said my prayers. You know, I set up a bubble around me. I put mirrors underneath my feet, above my head, around me to reflect back whatever's coming towards me, but I'm still feeling not so great. And it's part of us going through an extremely growth process right now. We're going through a process that is, when you're trusting in the process, is more what I want to say. When you start trusting in that process, then you start to understand that it has everything to do with divine guidance from God. Your angels, your spirit guides, they're all working with you. And I feel like I came here at this time to the YouTube, you know, my YouTube channel. I feel because I'm ready to put the heightened level for you guys. I feel like I want to speak the ABC language. I don't want to start talking in all these riddles that you don't understand exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to put something out there that is so, it could go out to many people. I want it to hit you at home, right here in the heart, right in your heart, you know, right in your chakra right there, bursting it open so that you start knowing that, you know, whoa, that was for me. That was me they were talking about. That was all about me. You know, we can give information out that is so broadened that it could almost, you know, hit anybody, you know, on any level. But I want to like hone in on you. Okay, I want to hone in on the person and the people that are looking, that know, whoa, wait a minute. This is all about me. This sadness, this depression, this spiritual depression is all about me. You know, the ascension symptoms, we're going to talk about the headaches, the sinus infections that are coming in, the twitching of the eyes, you know, your eyelashes just twitching away, the humming in your ears, okay, the feeling very blasé, fear, you know, the blasé, the insomniac that you become. You know, it's almost like there's nothing, no place to hide anymore. Like you can't go and like hide. You can, however, endouse yourself in something that makes you feel good, really good. Like whether that be working with clay, working with painting, working with doing some sort of stretching. I know for me, if I stretch in certain ways, I feel a sense of all of a sudden like a huge release. You know, it's not just yoga, but it's stretching my body, my limits within myself. I start to feel very much in tune and very much on a high level within myself that, okay, it feels good. I can give you so many things that are coming in that I feel I'm being guided from God to tell you, like, we're doing this. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this hard, and we're going to do this right. And we're going to do this in a way that we all start to come together. Like I said, there is relationships that are going to go out that no longer are serving, okay, no purpose. There are people that are going to be coming into a lot of money, They're going to be people that are going to be putting up their own YouTube, okay, and going to start sharing their story, okay? It's a ripple effect that's going to be happening. And I feel that we are so intertwined, connected, that we have no other place to go but up. You know, we're climbing the rungs on the ladder one by one. We're climbing it, and we're doing a good job. I feel like that's what you need to understand, is that you really are doing a phenomenal job. Like, you have no idea, because it's not easy being a human being having a spiritual experience and a spiritual being having a human experience. Okay, so it's not easy. However, we're here to make it more lighter, more less complicated, more dialogue that you can understand. And I feel that the spiritual depression, I'm going to emphasize, I'm not talking about depression that is genetics. I'm not talking about the depression that is a mania depression. I'm talking, not from somebody that's been doing drugs, over-the-counter drugs, drinking, masking, that's bringing in depression. Because as a spiritual being, especially going through this process, by putting all sorts of chemicals in your system, is going to cause you to feel not so good. And you're leaving the back door open for any sort of negative energy to come on in, because you're wide open. You want to close that off, close that down. It's okay to have a glass of wine. It's okay to have, something that will calm you down for a while. It's okay to have a little something, but if you're doing this on an everyday basis, not to mention the medications from your doctor that you need to take. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you're trying to mask that blasé spiritual depression feeling. And I feel most of you, if not a lot of you that land on me, will understand what I'm talking about, because I'm going to be putting up a lot of different things, contents. By the way, I wanted to announce Etsy has offered to sponsor me. A very good, great friend of mine, they're a client for him. He talked to them about me. They had seen my resume of what I've been doing for the last 30 years. They're interested, so I will be getting Etsy items, and I will be opening them up live to show you what I'm getting. Also, I'm really excited about this. I wanted to share it. It's not gloating and it's not ego-based at all, but there is the same person, okay, down in Manhattan, highly close in my family, has a friend who he graduated with, and he's on there as a prankster joker, and he has over 5 million subscribers. He has decided to shout me out. He's putting a video up and linking me to him. So I'm so excited, because I see how God is blessing me, and I am eternally grateful. He got back in touch with the person that I'm really good friends with. He's part of my family, okay? And he is willing to do that for me. I will give you his name. His first name is Adam, okay? I'll give you that clue. But when it goes up, you'll be able to know exactly who he is. He just proposed to his fiance online and put a video up. And he is hilarious. And it's good for the soul. He loves my content. I love how he is funny as heck. And I feel like he's going to really do me justice. And I hope I do it back to him. We reciprocate. But he's willing to do that, and Etsy willing to do that. I feel like I'm so excited, and I'm so grateful. And I've seen this coming, not right away, but it came faster than I thought. So I obviously been manifesting. So I'm willing to share the wealth with everybody. Trust me, I'm not looking to just, shut people down. I'm willing to, whatever it is, I'm sharing the wealth with everybody here, okay? So whatever happens, happens. But 5 million subscribers he has. So it's like, what a big deal that it is. He's been there, and people love him. So for him to put me on there and shout me out and put a video up and link me, like, dude, thank you so much. Thank you. You have no idea, Adam, how much you've made me, like, on top of the world today. So anyway, getting back to the original, we're going to hit every place possible. I am going to do everything possible to work with you guys. And we're going to make a difference. And you're going to see your relationships are going to start panning out. You're going to see the people that have not been good in your relationships on all zodiac signs. You're going to see these changes coming in. Like, I don't want to tell you, oh, well, you're going to buy a new car, you're going to buy a new house. You know, all those things are really important. I understand that people want answers to what's going on, just like myself. But it's not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is the healing process, you know, to heal. So that this way we can be the best version of ourselves possible. I mean, we want to be the best version of who we can be. And when we're the best version, we can be that to everybody and give that to everybody at all times. I think you would agree. I hope you guys agree on some level. And if you don't, that's fine. If you don't resonate with me, that's fine. You don't have to stick around. There's loads of other people out there that you can go to. Like, if you feel that I'm not for you and this is not where you're at this time and place, I hold no judgment on you. You can go to anybody that you please. I'm just doing me. I'm all about doing Donna, okay? Shaman, Queen, 1111, Donna. I'm all about doing me. And trust me, me doing me is going to benefit you in the long run. So, I will be live tonight. I hope you guys show up. I want to say probably, you know, I want to say probably around maybe 8 p.m. EST time. I'll be live working with doing some healings on you guys. So if you want to bring your stuff to me, we'll be working on healings. I'll be working on answering some questions. Donations are appreciated. Anybody that wants to moderate for me, I only need 1-2 people. Like, I don't even need a moderator. I feel like God's my moderator. So if you want to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when I go on that you don't miss anything. Because so many people say, I never get your notification. Well, you got to hit that bell. Okay? And here we go. Here's the ride of our lives, okay? We're going to work through that depression. I just infuse this whole video with light energy. So if you get a sense of like kind of a white light coming at you, know it's me working through God. God using me as the vessel. So I shall be back later. I love you guys. I didn't put up any of the signs yet. I'm not taking any calls until after the 14th. I put up 5 questions, pendulum questions for $25 through Cash App. You can look in community. You'll find where I put the Cash App where you can click on and get that. I'll get it to you as soon as possible. And I'm going to try to do the best I can to get to everybody this week that is behind. I'm booked up now until the end of November, but I'm going to fit you in wherever I can get you fit in. And if not, I'm going to do a video and I'm going to do it on you and get you your answers, okay? Whatever I can do to help compensate, like, that's all I want. Like I said before, your eyes are the window of this to your soul. Your eyes are the window to your soul. So look at me. You know I'm not bullshitting you. You know I'm not sitting here scamming you. And you know I'm not here for clout, okay? I'm here to do a job that I feel very passionate about. And this is a job that I signed up a long time ago to be here to do. And I've been doing it. But now I'm just taking it to a bigger place, higher place. Mass awakening this month, September. Mass awakening. You know, don't hit the snooze button. Wake up. And let's walk through it together, okay? So, I'm about to go now. Namaste. Rock it out. I'll be back later tonight, and we'll do some healing. Love you guys. Namaste.